Hello friends, it's Craig. Today Apple had one of its iPhone events and it was the usual better camera, blah blah blah, faster processor, blah blah blah, best iPhone ever, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. I'm not talking bad because I'm gonna end up getting one. I know I will. But today the more exciting thing that happened was the announcement of the HomePod Mini. It is really happening. Are we now gonna see Apple get a little more serious in the smart home? I hope so. Let's talk about it. This is one of my event and news commentary videos, so I've made a list of my notes and we'll talk through them, and it's going to be a little more casual. The new HomePod Mini is $99, and that right there, I'm excited. One, it's substantially cheaper, but now we're gonna have all the smart assistants. There's a $99 version, so let's do a shootout. Let's see which one works better. And I'm curious, are we gonna see this is the Nest Audio? Is a $99 HomePod Mini gonna keep up with this? Or is it more the equivalent of a $50 Nest Mini? You could see that it has the circular sphere design, which has me asking, is this the year of the balls? Not those balls, but these balls. Such a dumbass. You see, Amazon and Apple have both gone down that path of a sphere smart speaker. And I'm really curious to see if that's an improvement on the Echoes and if this sphere shape is going to really bring for a nice HomePod Mini. Now, it's available in space gray and in white. The thing that really surprised me is that it is 3.3 inches high and 3.9 inches wide. Now, just for a comparison, this right here, from the bottom to the top, that is 3.3 inches, and this is approximately 4 inches wide. That is what we're going to be looking at. That small. I am curious to see how this thing's going to sound at that size. On top, you have the volume up and down buttons, the play and pause button, and then you have the display on top that reacts when you're speaking or Siri speaks to you. Now, I'm not sure about the look of this thing. I mean, it's kind of looks like a candle. I don't know. I'll reserve judgment. I want to see how it sounds. And I'm excited that maybe more people can experience the Home app, HomeKit, and shortcuts because it is at a better price point. So I'm kind of hyped on that about the announcements. But there's some other good stuff with it. Apple says they want to deliver amazing sound, an intelligent assistant that can help, the brain for your smart home, and privacy and security being at the forefront of all that. So for sound, what they have in there, and this is, they speak a lot of Apple mumbo jumbo and start making up their own words. But here's an image you could follow along. It has a full range dynamic driver, a high excursion force canceling passive radiators for amazing bass response, and an acoustic waveguide to direct the sound down in a 360-degree pattern. Amazon, Google, they use words like tweeters and subwoofers. That's old school. That's old school sound words. You got to use words like dynamic driver and force canceling passive radiators. That's when you're getting serious with sound. But with this, it is designed for 360-degree sound, so you set it anywhere, similar to like an Echo like this, something that Amazon is moving away from and creating more directional speakers. Apple is going with that 360 sound still. With a speaker this size, you might be wondering how good is it really going to sound. But it is coming from Apple, and looking at it, they are putting an S5 processor in it to help process and to be able to do computational audio, which will analyze the music and apply tuning models in real time to get the best sound out of it. Now, with the HomePod Minis, you can do similar to with Echoes. You can create groups. You could have music playing across multiple HomePod Minis and they'll all stay in sync. If you do have two in the same room, they will automatically and intelligently pair to each other and create a stereo pair. So you'll have a left and right channel out of it. One of the things that I really like about the HomePod is being able to go from HomePod to HomePod. If you want to move it, you just say move music to this HomePod, or you can add in HomePods to the mix. The new HomePod Mini also has a new handoff functionality that's going to be introduced. It does use the new U1 chip that was announced last year, and this U1 U1 chip is great for proximity and identifying when devices are near each other. It's going to become real popular across Apple devices. So what's going to be cool that this has the U1 in it is that it's going to recognize when your phone with the U1 chip starts to get close, it's going to react. It's going to be able to pinpoint your location, proximity. What's going to happen is that you'll actually get visual and audio effects or haptic effects that will recognize that connection between the two when they're near each other. Handoff, one of my favorite features. Check it out. I made a video on it. It allows you to touch your phone to your HomePod, transfer whatever audio over, your phone call over, or if stuff's going from there, you touch it and send it back to your phone. Really great functionality. I'm excited. The idea of having HomePod Mini spread out around the house. Now, for playing music, you have access to Apple Music and podcasts. For radio stations, there is iHeartRadio, radio.com, and TuneIn. Later this month, you're supposed to get Pandora and Amazon Music. They didn't open it up to any other third-party options. You can't make a default like Spotify. Really, I think kind of a missed opportunity for people who don't want Apple Music and who have made the choice for Spotify. But I guess we're making a little bit of progress, and the Handoff AirPlay does make it very easy to send whatever you want from your phone to the device. Next, during the event, they talked about Siri and talked about some of the basic features that you'd find in any of the smart assistants, timers, questions, information. But what they pointed out was the difference with the HomePod is Siri integration with the iPhone. With the HomePod and with Siri, it integrates with your phone's messages, your calendars, your reminders, and a bunch of other apps that you have. So it allows you to have a more personalized experience. And they are introducing personalized updates. The personalized update will tell you about what's going on in your day. It'll tell you about your events, your the weather for the day, upcoming reminders, and it'll be a personalized to you and your apps and experience. That's one thing that's good about the HomePods is that it does offer personalized experiences for anyone. From listening to your messages or sending them, making phone calls, it definitely works much better with music. Most of the other assistants struggle with having a family plan and being able to play different people's playlists and stuff. Siri will also use request to the HomePod to possibly make suggestions for other things. The example Apple used was asking Siri for the hours at Target. Siri can create a suggestion so that when you get into the car, you turn it on and CarPlay will have the directions to that Target already there for you. They're trying to use Siri to help you across all your devices. Now for the smart home, the HomePod Mini serves as basically your HomeKit hub and allows you to control all your HomeKit devices by voice. No different than, Nest Audio or the Echoes. It's all you need. You get yourself a HomePod Mini, some accessories, and you're ready to go. It does automatically integrate into the Apple Home app. That's where all your smart devices end up being consolidated down. It is a great app that I wish Amazon and Google would make something similar to this, because how easy it is to control smart devices right from it. With the HomePod Mini, you get to control your smart devices, set up scenes, trigger routines, automations. You get into shortcuts. Man, the things you can do with shortcuts and the devices you could trigger and programs and all that stuff. Really good stuff I want to dive deeper into. But with the HomePod Mini, you could take advantage of all that. Also in the Home app, they created a Discover section so you could get some more ideas for your smart home, from lighting to security, different devices you can buy to incorporate into your smart home. One of the new features they announced that the HomePod Mini will have is intercom. Intercom is similar to the Echo announcements, where you can announce across all your devices so your whole family can hear you. Well, with the HomePod Mini, you can do intercom to a specific device or to all your devices. And what's cool about this is that this implements across other devices too. So if you have CarPlay, Apple Watch, or your phone, you can make announcement on those devices. And your family will hear you on their devices. It even goes to the point that if you have a family member that has AirPods in, when you make an intercom announcement, it will go in their AirPods. So no excuse for not hearing you. Now, last, Apple talked about privacy. There is nothing recorded until the "hey, you know who" command is given. And even then, recordings are not tied to your Apple ID. They get a random identifier. Some of those recordings are fed in to help improve on the Siri experience. But you do have the choice whether you want Apple to use your recordings or keep any of your recordings at all. Now, on the privacy side of things, when it comes to that personalized experience, if your phone is not home with your HomePod, no personal information will be given out. Nobody's going to be able to check what messages you received, any of that. Even if your phone is outside of the house and it recognizes your voice, your phone needs to be there to get those personalized responses and information. Now, the HomePod Mini is available for pre-order on November 6th with shipping and availability in stores on November 16th. I'm excited to get a few and put them in rooms that I don't have full-size HomePods. I'm excited for other people to try it. I hope Apple dives in and just apples up the whole smart home space and brings cool features and interesting stuff that isn't gimmicks. Now, what are your thoughts on the HomePod Mini? Are you curious? Do you want to get one? Does the price drop make this something that you might actually explore? Let us know in the comment section. Next, make sure to check out this video over here for some great uses for the HomePod. Should help you out if you decide to get a HomePod Mini. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Bye.